Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Raven. What's going on? What's good? It is now officially 7:37 in the morning. Of course, I'm up. And it's sad to say that I guess April the 18th, Dick Clark died. Um, may he rest in peace. I remember when Don Cornelius died. I guess we're all heading to the same place no matter what. I guess that's why it's always good to be nice to people because you never really know. We all live in this world and we're trying so hard to get to that money. When I think more we need to try to work on is being more happy. Because in reality, we're not taking any of this stuff with us. We're really not. So, that being said, I guess I could come to you on a little different note today. Due to the fact that it's a little cloudy. But, anything in life you try to do, it's always going to be challenged. So, I want all you to realize that whenever you try to do anything, there's always going to be someone or something that's going to try to stop you. Prime example, when you decide that you want to go for something in life, go for it. Let me just give you a few rules in case you don't remember nothing else about me. Remember this. You have a dream, you want to be a model, singer, dancer, rapper, doctor, lawyer, judge, cop, whatever you want to do, store clerk, fireman, you get my point. So whatever you want to do, it's going to be challenged. And the reason why it's going to be challenged is because that's the kind of world we live in today. Okay, let me just give you a prime example. Let's just say this. I want to become a model. Okay. I don't, because I like to eat, but I'm just saying. I want to become a model. So I want to become a model. Guess what's going to happen? I'm going to get my pictures. They're going to be a bunch of pictures, and I'm going to present it to an agency. Once I present these pictures to the agency, and true story, I have done this. I have been before all this, I used to get cards all the time in New York City. They used to want me to be a model. Go figure. Anyway, so the modeling agencies and stuff, I hate to say it, but it's very racist. Surprise! Oh, excuse me. But it's very racist. And the simple fact of the matter that it's very racist because I was in firsthand. Now, if you sit back and you think about it, if you look through a magazine, this is what I want you to do. Buy a magazine that's not all one race. Buy a magazine that's all diverse. And I want you to count how many times you see a black person in there. But I'm going to tell you this. No matter how many times you count it, we're the ones who's paying their bills. Because I learned that a lot of white people don't really purchase that kind of stuff. We pay for it. But we're not in the magazine. But you support it. But I guess that's what we do. If we don't know no better, we don't do no better. I mean, that's why I support my own. I mean, of course, occasionally, you glimpse through the magazine. Back to my point. My point of the matter is, once you decide you want to become a model, you get your pictures, you get your hair and everything done, and, snatched and tracks and whatever you want to do. And then on top of that, you present it to an agency. Now, once you present it to an agency, if they like your work, they'll flip through your pages and, oh, okay, here's my card. Or maybe no card at all. So, true story. I throw my pictures everywhere. My pictures are all overline. I really don't care. You spook the tea, you figure it out. If you can't, that's on you. If you can, that's on you too. And the thing about it is, I sent my pictures to, I'm not going to say the agency, to a high class agency. And they picked me. They picked me. Actually, they called me. And I was really rather shocked. It's funny how life is. They thought I was so beautiful. They thought I was so this. But then I dropped the T. Because that's the kind of girl I am. I don't have to lie. I really don't give a fuck if you want me, your little fucking magazine, you fucking freak. I don't care. So, because I'm gonna eat. I'm not gonna get myself all thin and stuff like that because I'm gonna eat. Whenever I hear a bell, I always run to the refrigerator. It could be the phone, it could be the TV, it could be a door, but I run to the refrigerator and make me something to eat. Because that's the kind of girl I am. Anyway, just kidding. Anyway, so they called me up on the phone, and they thought I was so beautiful, and the top person wanted to meet me. This is a true story. So I was like, okay, well, let me just drop a little dime on you. I told her what it was. She said, really? I said, play it off, mama. Come on, mama. You can't let me know that you're going to discriminate, mama. You got to play it off. She said, you know what I'm going to do? I got to run this past my boss. And when I run it past him, we're going to get back in contact with you. How about that? Okay, Raven? I said, sure. That bitch never called me back again. And I knew she wouldn't. Was I pressed to bother? No, I wasn't. I knew what was going to happen. But see, I'm like this. I'll tell you before I get there, because you're not gonna have me come all the way up in front of your monkey ass and you score points across me, and I'm sitting across from you, and you looking like a clown monkey. But then again, I do want your business. But then again, we're in 2012, where we can make our own business. True leaders are bitches that make things happen. Other bitches are the ones who talk about bitches who do shit, and you're called the followers. Leaders always lead, and followers always talk about the leader because you had enough balls in your pants, so to speak, to do it. So anyway, my whole point of this is that it was going to be challenged. So you know what I did? I pushed forward anyway. And I kept moving forward. Did it discourage me? No. Nothing's going to discourage me. Because no matter what nobody say to you, God put you here. You're here because you're supposed to be here. There is room for you. Whether you're a model, dancer, singer, actor, whatever you do. But it will be challenging. You have to recognize the challenge when it comes along. So you don't get discouraged. You just pick back up and say, that's all right. There's like 1 billion of them out here, agencies. If it's a good one. Because a lot of them will try to get money from you. And you're not going anywhere. It's sad, but it's real. Desperation means money. And when I say that, that's meaning you're so desperate, you'll pay me anything and I'm not doing shit for you. And you have to be aware of that. As someone that's throwing all this, you got to give this and this and that. You don't have to give nothing. True story. I gave this guy money because we got into an argument. The reason why I gave him money is because I paid him to leave me alone. Actually, he was supposed to be my boyfriend, but that's before, Leo. And I told him, I said, baby, you don't pay $50 for a job application. He says, either you're going to give me the money or you're going to shut the fuck up. So you know what I did? I handed him the money. Now see, this is a test. If you take this money from my hand, you're not coming back. Like Melanie Fiona said, you ain't coming back. Honey, you're not coming back. So I let him go. And guess what? He called me. I told him, you're not coming back. He cried through a hissy fit, but it's alright. He alright. He's somewhere out there in New York. I probably doesn't see him. But I can't tell you that either, because you may gag. Anyway, so my point of the point of the message is, no matter what you're going to do in life, it's going to be challenged. But your whole goal is to recognize the challenge when it comes across. So the next time when you say, well, I'm going to be a doctor, and say, well, you can't do that. Say, okay, I expected you to show up. This girl online, Raven, told me that you were going to be here to tell me what I can't do. So you recognize it, you smile, you go, my favorite. I was waiting for you. Move that out the way. I don't give a damn who it is, your mother, father, sister, brother, I don't give a fuck who it is. If they're not standing for you, and they just put you down, move them out your way. Because that person has just showed you they're not for you. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you became very successful and you became on top, that person that wasn't there for you will be the one who's selling your business out to the tabloids. Selling you out to get your money, to rob you, and you're thinking that you've helped this person. They don't give a fuck. Because they told you at the door they were not for you. Recognize truth. When someone is not for you, move them out your way. Immediately. Take their phone number out your phone. Block them. Because they are trying to block your blessings. Learn them and move on. Now my whole point of this is that go to where you gotta go. And when they say no means no, in this case, it means yes. Because remember, every time you check your pockets, the only person put it there was you. I'm talking about in a good way. I'm not talking about robbing somebody. But you understand my point. They tell you can't make a video because you're a singer. Find a way to make that video. Well, it's cheaper. But you got it out there. It may not be where you want it, but it's out there. So they say you can't be a model. Pop up in places a model anyway. Just keep sending stuff out. Because about 1 billion people tell you they won't, there'll be somebody that say they will. And trust and believe. Somebody really gets you. Somebody understands you. Somebody's out there looking for you. You have to get to them. And remember, one thing in life I learned is always the darkest before the dawn. Anyway, be well, be blessed. And I do appreciate you. And I do appreciate you watching. And I want you to subscribe. Be well, be blessed. Do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then